Hello, my autistic mukbang vlog fans. It is I, your host, Cristiano, with the J Shihu. Today we will be discussing and talking about my first ever Q&A doing this. After I actually never did at all really. This is just a first for me actually doing this. I actually started doing this since now at this age, 18. Today this will just be about for now 7 questions only, and then we're getting into the end of the video thing where it's like having to do it maybe when I'm 19, at the age of 19, maybe at least maximum 10 questions. And then from there, maybe 20 years old in a few years from now, 15 questions, and then up to 20, then 25, 20, 30 of them. Then we'll take it from there and see. If it gets overwhelming, viewers, I can always just cut it short, maybe. It gets too much of questions. Anyway, so for now, well, before I guess my last one might die sooner or later. See how much is it? 14%. Not bad, because I just saved it. Saved some battery. Okay, these are the questions. Now, for those of you like wondering how did I manage to get all these questions about seven good ones? Well, because I did it from my head, since unfortunately you all are getting nervous and scared. I guess not. You're just a little nervous of my content, maybe thinking that's so inappropriate. Well, I guess maybe it is probably, but it just contains a sense of humor, maybe. I don't know really that much. I'm just a 18-year-old creator. I'm still young and I'm on the spectrum. So that's the reason why I'm doing this, I guess. I guess you can say. For now, but anyway, let's just get on with this. These questions before my laptop unfortunately goes on low battery and may not be until it will work until the next day. So from there, we're just gonna do only 7 questions only at maximum. Yeah. On the bottom here, I put my first Q&A at 18 years old for only 7 questions for now. So for now, I'll only do 7 questions only at maximum. Till I get used to with Q&As until 20, 22, and officially, or in my 20s officially. We'll see. Anyway, so here, question number 1. How did you do YouTube when you were 14? Well, obviously, I did it myself, viewers, so it's not just you all doing this or bringing this up. It's just I did it myself because I just, decided to just get this about myself. Why not? Might have to blur my nipples because unfortunately my nipples are covered in hair. Thank you very much. Uh, so how did I do YouTube since at the age of 14? Well, I'll put it that way, viewers. So at 14, it was challenging, gotta say. Challenging for my first 2 videos at 14. Okay, we're talking since April 2022. Not only 2021 prior to the first ever video doing it, but then unfortunately removed due to how anxious I was and not familiar with myself or my surrounding, or had no clue what I'm doing at the time. So at 14, it was actually a normal video for here from there until I get more advanced by 15, and then just at 18 started actually getting more mature and getting well with my content and my well-being. So I did well. Okay, I was like, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'll say rated a 5 out of 10 for at the first try at 14. So yeah, that's just I rate 5 out of 10 really on a scale of 1 to 10. Yeah. So question number 2, really. Question number 2. What caused you to make content while on the spectrum? Now that's an interesting question, really. But what really caused me just to make content while being on the spectrum? Well, I do it when I get excited, when I'm like bored, or actually mainly when I get bored, that's when I make content. Like actually when I have a bad day or a good day, or some might be like short videos or live stream videos. Soon there'll be live stream, but unfortunately for this channel, it ain't legible yet. It's still brand new. Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be it I just get bored I just get bored, so that's why I do make content. Well, since I'm on only on the spectrum, so yeah. What will your dream job be? What will my dream job be? My dream job is just to work at a Starbucks place while aside helping people. Like actually having a Starbucks myself or working there and actually help or actually in case they need, I'll be like if they need any help, I'll just help them. If they're brand new really. Cuz I know some people who are brand new, they get help. Just like how I might be when I go in that first ever job at Starbucks. I'll say, Starbucks is good and they're more friendly anyway. Unlike Chick-fil-A or McDonald's. Starbucks is really good, really, and was founded since 1971 at the time. Shockingly to know, my mom was born actually in that time period in the 1970s. So, yeah, it's crazy to know about it. So, question number 4. Do you have any partner or friends? Now, for the friends part, I don't have yet. I made one friend only, and who's doing YouTube. We might be partners one day. Coincidentally, we might be partners actually one day, since we're gonna be to calm our moods down or to calm our foul language. We could be able to do maybe later in time. Later in time. I'm not talking about like we're not. We're not talking maybe right now. Maybe sooner in like 10, 5 years. I don't know, God forbid. I don't know how long will that be. Yeah, we're just. I do have I have one friend only, but he's doing like other things now with his own friends. So I might make friends when I go into the new school, and then maybe who might actually understand more of YouTube and how their rules work. So yeah. Um. Now question number 5. What was your old channel name before you did actual YouTube since when you were 13? Well, when I was 13 years old, it was the channel originally was called formerly The Brothers. Brothers Remastered? No, just The Brothers. And then from there we just did content together with my brother. We used to get 1,000 views, or not much of views or subscribers. Just quickly views out of fucking nowhere skyrocket to 1,000 or 2,000 views. But then that got all completely crushed because of this damn stupid school account. It's not stupid, but they did kind of the right thing actually, because suppose I'm not an 18-year-old yet until till this year. Actually doing Q&A actually shockingly. Yeah, when I was 13, it was called The Brothers. Before I did actual YouTube on this personal account, it was actually from a school account at the time. And my mom, we were connected with my mom's account, so we had to be more protected at the time because I was very little, probably at least 13. I was a little older, but still needed extra time till I'd be able to get a phone and actually go on my personal account and actually doing the stuff like jobs, money, finance, either way. Um, so question number 6: will you ever make a video with your younger brother again? Actually, that's a really good question, but kind of a tricky one. Um, excuse me. Actually, if you all would have said this, actually, I would have definitely did with my brother if he was actually able to handle being on camera. He's 13 still. He's gonna be 14 sometime in July. On the 12th of July. So yeah. Actually, I wish I would have actually did a video one time where me and my brother would actually just discuss about what's like being with ADHD of a brother, what's like being a big kid on the spectrum, and what's like to have a younger brother with ADHD, hyperactivity. Because it runs in the family really, ADHD and autism, where we're from and what culture we're on, or what we're doing with at home in this household. We actually are a combination with ADHD and autism. But mostly for the celebration though, autism is effective and plays an impact with for those who are severe and those who are high functioning. That could be different. That could actually impact. So yeah. And last but not least, question number 7. Do you get nervous while being on camera? Actually, to think of it, actually came a long way really. but just there's a minute, a little bit of an issue, a little bit, maybe a notch, a little bit, a little notch of trying to be focusing on the camera directly while looking like at the screen of the laptop or the screen on the phone. So that's actually difficult because I can't really sit still as much as I remembered when I was very little. Actually, yeah, I don't get nervous as much. Maybe just here from there is nervous, but not major really. I'm in shock really. I actually think my doctors and everybody that cared could help me actually able to be focusing and actually able to handle myself really. Because I'm not the type of kid who's just will be in gangs or thugs, slang words using. No, not really. This is just what I do for a living really, and what these questions would give me, or questions I have in my head really to ask myself. Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be it for this 11-minute video. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate for some of you all who actually watch it, or maybe some of you all who wonder why do I really do YouTube? Do I like YouTube? Well, we'll see. I mean, when I'm 22, it's like I have to stop at some point, but that doesn't mean I'll be able to stop permanently forever, really. I'll actually maybe make videos until when I have wife or kids. Or maybe either way, I might have like a girlfriend too. Who knows? Anyways, thanks so much for watching. See you all viewers, love you all, and yeah. Thanks so much for watching and tuning in. I'd like to thank everybody for actually for those who are outside of YouTube, thank you so much for actually helping me. Yeah. It really means a lot, really. I'm just really just having enjoyed my YouTube life and adult life, really. Thanks so much for watching. Goodbye.